I hate green onions. Okay, hate is a harsh word, but I've got history and I've got some beef with them. Many years ago, when I was still in my teens, I worked at an Iron Chef's restaurant. The amount of green onions, or negi, Japanese green onions, that we had to prepare was ridiculous. Not only did I have to prepare enormous amounts of negi twice a week, they had to be done in a very specific manner and had to be done with a sharp knife and proper technique. If your knife was dull or your technique was bad, you'd end up with slimy, wet, brown, thick, mushed up green onions that the chef would throw in the trash and tell you to do them again. Yeah. PTSD. I was a young cook with my knife from culinary school, and for the first month, I absolutely battered these green onions. I would get screamed at, called worthless, basically every time I tried. That was a different time. So I saved up, went to buy my first knife, the Misono Ux10. I love that knife. Treated it like a baby. Made sure it was sharpened every day after I clocked out so I could be ready to slice negi, until it was stolen. But that's another story. Anyway, this was how we, and most sushi restaurants, prepare their negi. We trim the bottoms, clean the slimy outer pieces, then with a sharp-ass knife, thinly slice. Not chop, not smash, slice. This is important. If your knife isn't sharp, it would bruise the hell out of the negi, and you're gonna be left with a wet cutting board with the gore of the negi you've just butchered. The cuts should be clean, there should be no slime, and the negi whites should stay white and the green parts green. Then we would rinse it, and with our hands, gently rub the negi together to separate the rings of the stalks. Rinse one more time, drain, and with a towel, we would throw in a cup or so at a time, slowly and gently wring it, and squeeze out all the excess moisture. We're not trying to completely smash them up, but you do want to pull out as much of that negi water as possible. This ensures that they stay crispy, and it also removes all that harshness that negi can sometimes have. Lay on a paper towel, cover with another paper towel, and put it in the fridge to dry for an hour, and they'll be ready to use. In this final form, the negi is subtle, crisp, and slightly sweet. There's no sliminess, and tossed with chopped tuna, you got yourself some negi toro. By the way, did you notice how many knives I used?